Shalom, everybody. Welcome back to Asia Streams. Thank you for joining me today. Right now, there's a topic going on about Derrick Jaxn and his ex-wife, Dania Jackson, who basically has had her first outspoken interview since their, I don't know, separation. I don't know if they're getting divorced or what it is exactly that's going on, but her story is quite moving. And as someone who's been in a narcissistic, emotionally draining relationship where on the other end of it, I discovered so much about myself. I learned so much about myself. I can see this sister right here going through the same thing. I can see her rediscovering herself and learning so much about what it is that she went through, why she went through it, why she dealt with it for so long. And I just wanted to check out a few of the clips so you can know who he is and who she is and a few of the things that she said about their relationship. And then I'll give a little bit of my opinion about it. Let's just jump right in.
You believe the things that you're saying, right? Because this is at the beginning of his career, really like taking off. And I'm like, do you believe the things that you're saying? And it really caused a rift sitting
Because you
around.
questioned whether or not he believed that which he was sharing with the masses on avoiding F boys and that type of stuff. Y'all fell out because you asked him if he truly
I,
believed what he was saying.
I asked him that. Yes, it was a big thing, and we did fall out. Along with the fact that there was actually other girls at the time.
Another woman takes your man, don't even trip. First off, everything that you lose ain't a loss, and that applies here. Secondly, I get it. It's like, well, she's taking everything I invested into him. No, she ain't. She about to take everything he was using to stress you out while blaming it on you. She just don't know it yet. And it seems like he's able to give her, all of these different fruits of your labor, all of this good treatment, this money, whatever. He was only able to do that because he was giving you the rest of him. He was giving her the best while giving you the rest. Now that she's in your spot, he about to give her the rest. He's about to give her all of that depression he was projecting onto you because he don't need no therapist. That's what she about to get. That's all she's taking from you. She's taking his criticism whenever his money get low. She's about to take on all of that neglect.
Okay, for me, honey, that's enough. Personally, I don't need to hear anything else come out this man's mouth. We heard a little bit from his ex-wife about how she asked him, "Do you believe the things that you're saying?" And what's crazy about it is when it comes to a hypocrite or a narcissist, as somebody who used to be one, as somebody who used to be in a relationship with one, these people, when they're talking to other people, they're talking about themselves. The entire time Derrick Jaxn was on YouTube or doing podcasts or interviews or becoming popular because of the things he was saying, was because he was saying things that he was doing in real time. The guy that he describes all the time in all of his scenarios was him. And so now that we get to see up close, through everybody is doing so much dissection of this man, I hope that my fellow sisters, my young sisters, any women who come across men who even vaguely remind them of a man like this, run, run the other way, sis. So you're going to learn a hard lesson in your life about who you are as a woman, what you're willing to accept, and the things that you attract in your life. I believe that everything is a lesson. Even the relationship I went through, even what Miss Denia, Sister Denia went through. I believe that these are lessons, and this is about to elevate her to the next level and prepare her, if she does not let it destroy her, be the perfect woman for the next man. Him, on the other hand, I hope, because this is also a great opportunity for men or women who act like this, who are narcissistic and toxic and liars and gaslighters and just hypocritical, somewhat wicked people. This is a good chance and opportunity for him or people like him, if they're caught in this scenario, to elevate themselves as well. He can take this as a learning opportunity to become a better man, to become the kind of man that he talked about in his videos. This is his perfect opportunity to not be a hypocrite anymore. Now, will he take this opportunity? Typically, narcissists do not get out of their narcissistic behavior if they know that they're narcissists and they're still doing it. See, when it came to me, when I discovered, when it was called out to me that I was a narcissist, I didn't want to be a narcissist. See, I didn't know that I was a narcissist, so I was never comfortable with narcissism, narcissistic people. So once I discovered and it was called out to me, I looked up the definition of narcissist and I was like, oh, shoot, I think I fit too many of them categories. I need to change myself. I need to change my life. And so that is what I did. But people like this man right here, he completely knows who he is. He knows what he's doing. And either this will set him up for a great fall or set him up to become a great man. It's really going to be up to him. But to his ex-wife, Denia, that sister right there, I really hope the best for her. And this entire situation is very sad, but I believe that it can be a learning opportunity for many men and women who may be going through the same situations, because it's not just men who talk a lot of game and act like they're some kind of person to social media that they're not. Women do that too. They act like they're this kind of woman, but they're not that kind of woman. So these are just red flags, you all, that we just need to pay attention to. Don't ever let someone hype you up or feed you words. Words mean nothing, nada, zero, zilch. They mean nothing. Only thing that matters in this world is a person's actions. Because a person can tell you one thing one day and come back and tell you another thing another day, and then tell you this and tell you that, and fill your head up with so many lies and so much just things that are not true, that you don't know your right from your left. But if you pay attention to their actions, the way that their words align with their actions, then you'll truly be able to tell what kind of person they are. Don't question yourself. Don't second guess it. If they tell you, I'm an honest, loving, kind person, and then their actions tell you, I'm a liar, narcissist, I don't care about people, trust their actions. I don't care if they say I love you. I don't care if they say I want to marry you. I don't care what they say. And please, women, sisters, do not give your bodies, your minds, or your time to men who are like this. Allow a man, men should be vetting women, but women should also be vetting men. Have a good courtship with a man. Do not just jump into a relationship with a man thinking that he is what he says he is. Please don't do that, because nobody really is who they say they are. What people are is what they do. That is the fullness of a person, their actions. So watch a man, see how he moves, see what he does. Don't listen to his words unless they align with his actions. That's the only way you should be listening to somebody's words, if they line up with their actions. Otherwise, just look at what they're doing. That's it. And don't let your mind try to trick you, because this world got us confused thinking what we see, we shouldn't believe what we see. No, believe what you see. What you see is the truth. So make sure that you pay attention to these kinds of things, because I would hate to see this kind of story popping up again on my timeline with another couple who has been going through the same thing. Like, this is terrible. And this kind of man, he doesn't realize that not only did you hurt this woman, but all the women that you're being with. I heard that it was like over 100, she said. You're decreasing all of these women's value. So while you're talking about what a good man would or wouldn't do, you're decreasing the value of other women who you don't plan on marrying, who will or maybe will be somebody else's wife, and you're making their value less and less every encounter that you have with them. So that's something that maybe a man could think about, or the women on the other end who still find him attractive for some reason can think like, if I entertain a man like this, I'm decreasing my value. My future husband, because this won't be your future husband. My future husband will not get the best of me because I'm giving some of myself to a man like this. Yeah, so these are just things to think about. I can't stand to hear this man voice any longer, but if you want to check out more of his videos, they're all over YouTube. Um if you want to check out her interview, the full interview is on YouTube as well. And I appreciate you all for tuning in to me today. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I appreciate you. Shalom.